Well, back to another fit, and seeing I made this thumbnail, right? Everything was happy and cheery, 3-1 up, and then dickhead Hellander, right? And I'll call it fucking Hellander shitfest. You cannot be so pish for free. I mean, how can we, right, have so many clean sheets, defend bright, I mean, and then 3 goals like that to concede? I mean, and it's just literally one guy. Like, let's be real. I mean, like maybe you could even maybe just the third one you could argue well Golden could have done. Now you can't even argue it, right? I'm not even going to go down that road. The first one, it's pish. It's a corner goal to an own goal. That I mean I'll just talk throughout the game, right? Because I can't believe what's happened. Like, at least you can just that. I mean, that shows a sign of the progress. But I mean, does it? Well, it does. But I was going to say, well, I mean, we're drawing against Benfica is a bad result, but in context, no, it's a fucking shocking result because we should have won 3-0 here. More. Should have won more than 3-0. Anyway, though, we obviously have that. Bit of a nerve-wracking game, man. I fucking knuckles are sore, battering the wall. But yeah, yeah. So their first goal comes from Goldstein. Benfica, they weren't exactly. I mean, they weren't exactly great tonight. There's no denying that. I think to a certain degree we were great. Some of our play was absolutely brilliant. Ball over the top gets Kent through his touch. Then he's brought down by one half of the Premier League reject defence in Otamendi and Vertonghen. Otamendi sees a red, and nothing really happens from that free kick. To be honest, it's kind of pish. Then Tav. He manages to grab a wee assist when it's an own goal. It's pretty pish at the back here from Benfica. Like with Goldson, he kind of had nothing to do. Like he kind of just flicked off him and went in for his own goal. But this own goal, I mean, if you're like, I don't know, I thought he could have just done much better, the guy here, but he didn't, right? And then we had more chances, but then the big one for 2-1, guys. Brilliant goal. I mean, the build-up play to this was immense. Go rewatch it. Morelos' ball over Kamara. Then you're thinking, oh, why is he no played it to the guy out left? And Kamara just went, well, you know what, mate? I'm going to hit it bottom left. And there's nothing this goalie can do about it. And there you go. 2-1. You're thinking absolutely pan breed. Because we're fucking, we're winning. They're doing the 10. We're dominating them. It's looking fantastic. Then obviously the game's more about us just trying to put it to bed. There's more chances. Ball's whipped in. Joe Aribo manages to get his dome to it. Sadly, this doesn't go in. Yes, he should get it on target, right? But I don't have a problem with the attackers tonight, right? I really don't. Like, I know you can say they missed their chances, right? Like, in the second half, Kent hits the post, right? But all this boils down to is 3 mistakes from Hellander and shocking defending. Because, like, I mean, the third goal's not really a mistake. It's more just shocking defending in itself. But yeah, and then you're thinking, alright, we go into the second half. Tav, ball on a plate from Morelos, makes it 3-1. Now it's just about seeing the game out. Rafa then come on, he was doing quite a bit of skinning, to be fair to him. But then the big man, Alfredo, great ball in from Tav, put it on a plate for him, makes it 3-1. You're thinking, right, this game's done. He breaks the record, right? Brilliant for him, brilliant for the club, blah, 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 right? But you know what, it couldn't be any further back in my mind, in my thoughts, in my memories. Take my breath away. But yeah. And then you're thinking, right, see it out, right? But see the hustle mentality, even with us at the end there, going for games, right? I even said it against Kelly. Like, Arfield showed the hang not to go forward, even though here he didn't, right? And then Hellander, another mistake, and you're like, oh god, 3-2, that Rafa guy makes him look fucking silly there. He makes it 3-2. And then you're thinking, right, that's it. We hit the post with Kent, by the way. Right, so yeah, I don't give a shit. You do not blame if one guy makes like 3 mistakes / defensive errors. You don't blame the rest of the team for not taking your chances, right? You don't. You fucking don't. I don't give 2 rats ass. You don't, because it's definitely more on him than the whole team for not taking their chances, right? And then the final goal, it's like, Arfield, he probably shouldn't look for Morelos, right? They should probably just take it up in the corner. I get that. Definitely on hindsight, you do that, right? But at the same time, the defending's awful. It's like, he just fucking parts through them like the Red Sea. Like, why are they not further back? You know, like, why are they letting this guy because he's obviously going to have them for pace, and that's the thing. See, once they notice that, just take the guy out, take one for the team. You know, they don't. They make it free. It is the biggest kick in the balls since. I mean, I'm trying. I mean, probably what I can think, like in terms of a game, like we should have won. Probably the cup final, that's almost near enough a year ago, off the top of my head. Like I mean, obviously, well, it's not a cup final game. It's not against Celtic, right? But in terms of beating a massive fucking European club like Benfica, he's fucking he's threw it away, and it's a Hellander shitfest, and it's free each. Yes, our chances of qualifying still look fantastic, but at the end of the day, you strive for perfection, guys, and I think Hellander's job this out big time. He has been great, I'm not denying that, but I don't think you'll see a worse performance all year from a fucking centre back, and that's the truth. So until next time, peace.